Hello, YouTube. It's time to get another stream going here. We're going to be picking up where we left off on this county. This is a slice of lifestyle game, so think like your Stardew Valleys, your Coral Islands, your Animal Crossings, that basically run a supermarket for your aunt in a little town. It's got a little bit of a creepy undertone going on there. Definitely doesn't feel like it's any type of horror game or anything like that. This is the second video in the series. We did get a little bit started kind of learning the basics of the game, got some trade deals going. I do have early access. This is a couple weeks before this game is being released. It should be like the actual like game you can play, not the demo version and all that. I don't believe it's early access. All right, let's see. Bloomkest's business, Heather Home Herald. Fallen tree removed. Bloomsteinians returned to their homes. After more than 10 days, the council finally removed the fallen tree blocking the road to Sterna View. This coincides with the woolly situation involving the county representative Elmer Polstock that played out in Key Park yesterday. Let's see. Ragged Forest still under investigation. Mysterious reports of poisonous fog in Ragged Forest has allegedly prompted a secret council investigation. The council declined to comment. The forest remains closed until farther notice. So, to evaluate what we've got going on in the game. So far, the things we've got going on is we've been running the store for a while. We've got like fish and a bunch of other new products we've got added to our store. We're going to be needing to talk to our Aunt Teller today. But there was a tree that was knocked down on the far east path. We cleared that, which gave us access to the farms. We went to go to the forest, and it was all roped off because of this poisonous gas or whatever. We haven't found any progress there. But otherwise, the objectives we still got working on is supposedly getting access, following Grace's instructions. Basically, we just need to talk to people. We don't know the next thing we're doing. We're only 5 days in, and so far with the game is it's not seemed to have a focus on relationships like Stardew Valley is. Like, there's the different people in town and we interact with them. But I've not seen anything to indicate that there's romance in the game or any type of relationships of that matter. Maybe it gets added later. We are on only day 5, but we'll figure it out when we get there. We've been doing a good job where I've been aggressively growing the store with shelving and all that. Yeah. It's time to expand this county. Good morning to you too. The old tea shop next door, I'm sure you noticed it. It closed last year. Poor Dale's Spill-Up wasn't doing well those last few years. He's now moved on to retirement home in Munker. But since he's no longer around, why don't we knock down the wall and expand into the shop? Shouldn't be much of a task, really. Tell me what to do. Yeah, so in order to get this thing going, we need the blessing of none other than our beloved county rep, Elmer Polstock. Why don't you take care of that? I'm already on it. Okay, so things we got going on is there is this guy is like I can't remember his name. It's like Yuger or whatever, but we weren't able to do anything. All right, so they want us to speak with Elmer. Elmer runs City Hall. Like, I don't think he's mayor or anything. He's like some type of representative. They said they used to have a mayor, but now they don't. Okay, that's actually... Alright, so I need to drop by there in a little bit. It was City Hall was up here. Oh, actually, here's Elmer right now. Hey there, shopkeeper. Take pride in securing prime conditions of local businesses. I can aid you in your endeavors if you know what I mean. I'm not sure I do, but thank you. Still, just getting started. Yes, I saw you run around like a little headless chicken on your first day. About the old tea shop. Oh yeah, such a shame. Wonder what happened to Mr. Spoil-Up, was it? Mr. Slip-Up. I think Teller said. Anyway, we want to expand the shop. Oh yeah, splendid idea. But what? The owner of the property lives out of town. Gina, she's called. She works at Delivery Guy. She probably drives through Blomkest often. Maybe she shops at this county while she's here. How am I supposed to recognize her? Do you know what she looks like? Well, she'll probably be in uniform, but I'm sure your guy would know her. Why don't you ask him? I'm pretty sure I've actually seen the person. All right, so we're gonna go over here because no matter how many shelves we have, I need more shelves. I also realize I don't actually really have money for more shelves. But when has that stopped me before? Okay, so what do we got here? Seafood boost? I do not need a seafood boost. Okay. Cooler. I'll take one of those. I don't even remember what I need, but I've kind of gotten to the point where I accept anything that lets me... Oh, I guess it's a huge success. Yeah, the aquarium really did a good job. Thank you, Ted. You really helped. What can I say? We got what you need. Pick it up or get it delivered to your door. Eyes and crayons will get you what you pay for. Alright, so we'll grab 3 of these shelves, which is going to financially ruin me. And he only sells 3 of each item each day, with the special thing being the one that doesn't. So we basically ran ourselves down to 27 bucks. So we are running real lean in this place. Why does my floor look like garbage? Also, I didn't really think this through. Where am I gonna fit all this? Okay, so let's go and rearrange. Oh, that's a cooler. So you could take the meat and put it down here. Hey Grace, why is the floor all sticky? Yeah, sorry about that. I must have dragged some dirt in. It was just in time. Look what arrived today. A bucket for cleaning floors. If you pick up the sponge, you'll be able to clean the dirt. But you'll need to retrieve the water from the bucket once in a while. And if it's a big mess, you can even bring the bucket around with you. Don't let the mess get out of control. Customers walk really slowly when they have to tiptoe over dirty floors. So, yep. New mechanic to deal with. Alright, so now back to what I was doing. Toilet paper over here. Toilet paper over there. We can grab the chocolate bars and put them here. And chocolate bars and put them there. Grab the ground beef. And put it up there, I guess. We can grab a thing of the fish. Put it here. Toilet paper, put it there. Alright, so I'm not loving the situation over here with the beef being separated out all over the place. But I really don't see a way to work around that, unfortunately. Is there anything to make this look less cursed? Alright, let's grab the ground beef. We'll put it over here. And I'll grab the chicken and put it down here. Okay, so basically the game loop is pretty straightforward. You have, before the store opens, you can do your stuff here, and time passes at a certain rate. Once you open the store, time speeds up, which is fine. Yeah, and everything's fully shelved. Everything but the soda. Ooh, I don't love that I don't have more soda here, and I can't afford it more. But yeah, so once you open the store, time actually accelerates, so you don't spend forever dealing with this. So I'm assuming we're gonna go and have our floors get all dirty. Okay, so she's gonna buy the oats and the soda. I don't know what that is. Alright. Yeah, so they're gonna run around and buy things. Oh yeah, and so like that shows like what they came in with their grocery list. But you'll notice as you walk around and they see these displays, they'll end up adding stuff onto their grocery list that they hadn't originally planned to purchase, which is fine. But there has been a lady who... Alright, so we got 15, enter, 9, enter. That's not what I want to do. 21, enter, and sold. 11, 20, 15, 30, 7, 8 times 2, 24 times 2. Oh, that's the only one. I need staff. Oh, it's 24. So this is the person I think we need to be talking to. No mistaking the uniform. You must be Gina, right? Yup, that's me. What's up? I heard you inherited the next door tea shop. I did, yes. It was one Grandpa used to run. I'm not interested in tea shop, so I put it up for sale. I'm interested. We're looking to expand the supermarket. Great. I've got Derek from Blomkast Bank to facilitate the sale. Perfect. I better let you get back to shopping then. No problem. I'll ask Derek for details. See ya. Okay, so we gotta go to the bank. Oh, while she's doing that, let's grab that because we ran out of meat on the shelf. Okay, so the fish was 30. No, the fish, what was the price of the fish? You know, it's 30. Oh, 30 times 2. I didn't realize you grabbed 2. I can't see. 30 times 3? Okay. 20 times 2, I think it is. Man, I can't see what... Okay, it's right there in the bottom. I need 24 times 3. 9. Uh, 30, 9, 15, 8, 15 times 2, 15 times 2, 24 times 2, 9 times 2, or was that 8? And 7. Oh, we got a performance? What? Okay, this is new. We haven't seen this before. Oh, this is because we got the whole, like, thing showing the, stuff. These are impulse buys. So these are the ones we got them to buy that they hadn't planned for. Cool. Oh, okay. Did you notice the car evaluation that popped up after your shop closed? Yeah, what is CAR exactly? Customer Approval Rating, CAR for short. Based on our performance, the CAR rating determines how many customers will visit in the following days. You'll also receive a cash compensation for each satisfied customer. Neat, I think. Strive to keep your car a healthy level, but don't worry too much if it dips now and then. It also helps to keep track of your advertisement efforts. When posters run out, you can always print new ones at the town hall. I see. Okay, so we need to get our stuff restocked. Okay. I'm running out of a lot of stuff. Okay, so we got the fish. I've got one more thing of the oats to set up. Funny, it seems since we've got the candy bars, our apples haven't been moving as much. I can only imagine why. Okay, so let's go up here to the computer. So discounting challenges. Order 2 crates of toilet paper, sell 7 fries. That's fine, I'm not going to put a priority on it. Here, so... we need to get a crate of that. What was it that I wanted? 2 crates of toilet paper. Okay, so it does remember what was in the cart. Alright. Okay, and that gave me a point. I already have chocolate bar. Oh, it's telling me I've already purchased it. Let's wait to get more, because I am kind of limited on the floor size. Okay, so I can get the toilet paper over here. Because I'm sure I'll need this eventually, so... buying an extra stack isn't gonna hurt anything. We're losing so much time of our day, because I have to, like, run around... between times. Okay, so now... we can grab the styrofoam stuff to recycle. Okay, let's see if we can go to the bank first. Because the bank was closed. The new shopkeeper, eh? Yes, Elbus, nice to meet you. Good to meet you, Elbus. I'm Derek. Derek Lapley, director of the Bloomcust Bank. I live up north of here, in the Sterna View. You should come by sometime. Thank you, I might just do that. So, what business do you have at the Bloomcust Bank? Purchasing the tea shop. I presume you've already obtained the appropriate licenses and permits to make this expansion then. License? I mean, I assume we are permitted to run a supermarket, no? I'm afraid it isn't that simple. Do you want me to take you through the permit requirement, or should I spare you the details? Tell me why I need a permit. As a response to thinning stock of businesses, the local government introduced the Heathrow Business Preservation Act. It was supposed to encourage diverse business across our region. They registered every old business in the region and issued licenses to run that specific type of shop. In this case, issuing a tea shop license. With that, they hoped the building would continue running as a tea shop. But as sometimes goes in politics, the bureaucracy of it all made it backfire. In most cases, these businesses lie abandoned because few want to run a tea shop in Bloomcust or a textile shop in Munker. Changing these permits is hard and requires hearings at the city council. Anyways, why don't you speak to the council representative Elmer down at town hall? He might be able to get you the permit. Getting that permit sounds complicated. I hope Elmer will help me. We at Bloomcust Bank hope to see you again. Okay. Oh, hello there. Welcome to the Bloomcust Town Citizen Service Department. We can help you get permits and the like. but most people just come here for the printer. So this is where Teller got those discolored posters. The printer works just fine. I'll get to replacing the ink cartridge soon. Anyway, you can print posters here for low fee. It's been printing a bit slower ever since Chester poured soda into it, but you can always come back later and retrieve your prints. And if you fancy a queuing system, you can print multiple ones at once. That's nice. If you do plan on advertising, be aware that I clearing out the notice boards once a week. It's county policy. But you can always print new posters here. How convenient. Alright, do we see Elmer on the map? Maybe in this part? Okay, we might have missed Elmer because of that cinematic. Oh, nope, there he is. I was wondering, yes? I don't mean to intrude, but is there something between you and Teller? What do you mean? She made some remarks about you. I'm not involved romantically with her, if that's what you're insinuating. Frankly, she's quite mean to me. Forget I said anything. Getting a permit. Can we talk about this when I'm in the office? My office hours are mostly 9... so I missed him just barely. So basically 9 to 7:30. And if I'm out, which I might do sometimes during the day, it is certainly because I'm doing important work elsewhere. Sure, that's no problem. Okay, so I gotta drop by there. Well, actually, it's 9, so I have to wait till after work tomorrow because I won't be able to make it there during the hours. Okay. Meanwhile, we can't see where our deals are at with everything. All right. And we keep on my trend of buying literally every single fixture we can get from them until I really cannot fit them anymore. Alright, so let's go and check on our various trade deals. Because you might be about ready, because I don't see... Mrs. Teller is your aunt, right? She sure is. That woman drives a tough bargain. She managed to get one of the best deals with Poseidon's Gallery of all supermarkets in the region. Sure sounds like her. She really stops at nothing, like, at all. Upgrading her trade deal? Alright. Okay. Cool. So we got a perk point. We can purchase at a reduced price. We can upgrade the capacity. A printable poster increases vendors' options. Okay. So it gives me better margins. This gives me more items to sell. So we're going to go ahead and increase that. Okay. So we did sell enough to make that happen. I doubt we've sold enough fish to matter. You no longer have that dreadful stench about you. What do you mean? Those holiday sticks. Stick miss fish, or whatever. Oh, you mean the fish miss sticks? Whatever. So you'd like to change the trade deal? Okay, so I need to sell 5 more. And then the farmer, we definitely are nowhere near ready. Okay, is there anything else we can work on right now? Follow Grace's instructions. We gotta wait in the forest. Okay, so we basically need to talk to Elmer. And that's gonna be getting through the workday tomorrow and then just beelining to Elmer as fast as we can. I don't know why I thought that was not like, anything but a terrible idea. So let's find out if they can go to diagonals. Because I don't know if they can. I don't think they can, but that'll be our test. If they can still get that toilet paper and the oats in the corners, then we're good. If not, then, you know, it is what it is. What is that? It looks like an empty can of Zest soda. We sell those at Discounty, if I'm not mistaken. So why is it littering the town? Hey, I didn't drop it here. It doesn't matter who did. It reflects badly on our shop. Here. Let's see. For storing empty cans, bottles, to empty at the recycling center. If we see our products lying around, pick them up. Luckily, Ted just got a recycling unit installed by the hardware store. Drop off the cans there for small compensation. I don't recall that being part of the job description. It is now. Okay. So that make a new... Okay, so there's not another objective. So it's just a way to make a little income. So that's probably the equivalent of foraging. That you go around, you find litter, and you can make an extra buck from it. If so, it's a pretty clever way. This must be the bottle deposit container Teller mentioned. She said the machine would pay me for old cans and bottles. I wonder why people leave bottles around if the console pays to return. Okay, and for those who weren't here with the last one, the game does have a pretty strong, if you're out past midnight, you go pass out. We didn't really get to explore much over here. I'm not expecting to find much. I'm gonna be on my way back. I was gonna check if we could walk around to get to the forest. I'm assuming not, because it makes sense to rope it off from both sides. Alright, because it implies what'll happen is if we stay out too late, we'll pass out. I'm curious how often the litter shows up. Like, if it'll be something that, like, every day I can run around and find it, or if it's one of those things that, like, very rarely it shows up. Okay, so let's go ahead and run over here. Because I want to check the hardware store really fast and see what the boost thing is. We're not going to buy shelves today because where am I going to put them? I do like that you do see the town kind of develop as you run around. Like as we're continuing, like they're getting new infrastructure and all that. Alright, what do you got today? Drinks booster? I already have one. Okay, so let's run over here. We got a replacement poster to keep the customers rolling in. Oh, the poster I hung up on the day of the grand opening is gone. I can print more posters at the town hall. Maybe it's worthwhile. Bam. Sorted. I apparently own 2 more coolers I forgot about. Wait. Huh? Hey, Taylor, what's up? Anything wrong? Grace won't be working with us anymore. Wait, why? Did anything happen to her? What? No, she's fine. She's fine. So you fired her? It was necessary now that you're here. There wasn't much for her to do. I hope she'll be alright. I'm sure she'll be fine. I liked her as much as anyone, but opening a new supermarket wasn't cheap. We had to cut costs. If you have any questions about the shop, come to me. She's really gone. Shop is gonna feel empty without Grace here. Sigh. Was I really just sent here to replace her like that? I better get on with it. So I have the problem now of those are stuck in my inventory unless I put them somewhere. So we could put you over here. If anything else to refrigerate that. It's fine. Really hoping we can do corners. Okay. So what's it say for now? Gotcha, so it did drop off where it said follow Grace's instructions. Safe to say something ominous is going on. That Tellar's got something going on that she's not talking to us about. I can't remember if it was 7:30. I want to say it was 9:30. I've never been... let's see. I never got to know you properly before, you know. That's true. We were too busy all together to make any small talk. Let me introduce myself properly. Grace Essencram Seafood. I live here in Blomkest with my husband, Ted. He's the owner of the Eisencrams Hardware. Probably knew that already. We have a lovely house in Sternaview to the north end of town. It's a lovely neighborhood most of the time. Come back if you need help. Okay, that feels weird. Hey there, new shopkeeper? Did you meet any of your fellow Bloomskestians? I did. Good, good. Socializing is essential for being part of the community. I know people meet at the bar often. You don't participate much? I don't, no. Getting a permit. Don't worry about that. As I told you, the consul's here for your needs, citizen. The old legislation isn't an issue when the consul knows you can be trusted. I'll get that sorted for you. Thanks, Elmer. I didn't expect this to be so easy. Of course not. But since I'm doing you a favor, could you do me a small favor too? Sure. What do you need? See, I have these stacks of paper that need to be disposed of. They're a bit heavy for my back, and my back's aching, so maybe you could get rid of them for me? No problem. Perfect. Here they are. What did you say these papers were again? Just old dusty records. Nothing super important in any way. Just make sure to dispose them properly, and I'll get you that permit. Okay, why is he sweating so much? Now, I'm busy, so get on with this, yes? You can recycle these documents at Eisenkram's hardware store. Sorted as paper, of course. Of course. We're definitely disposing of important. Rejected budget proposals labeled park expansion. Preservation Act, schedule, evidence of ongoing embezzlement. Oh yeah, we are 100% complacent, or not complacent. An accessory to embezzlement. Confidential environmental impact assessment. Undocumented receipts to Munker, incriminating documents for immediate disposal. And then I need to get to the shop because we open in 30 minutes. Arr, the brat. What's up? Just that kid. He's playing tricks on me and I'm certain of it. First my pruner went missing, then it turned up nearby the next day. The other day I found a note attached to my back with idiot written on it. I saw Chester in the very same morning. That ill-behaved kid. The documents are disposed of. Did Ted see you throwing out the documents? I don't know. Was he supposed to not see me? That's fine, probably. About my permit. Yeah, let me write it up real quick. Here you go. Cool. A permit allowing the expansion of this county into the next door tea shop. Thanks, but I thought the consul had approved. No, let's not get hung up on such details. I fixed it for you, didn't I? Okay, now I can return to Derek and purchase the tea shop. Alright, but we aren't going to be able to do that before I need to open. Mrs. Anderson is just a peach. She's out there just like waiting for the store to open. What a lovely morning, Elvis. Okay. So what do you got? $15 times 2. 20. 20 times 2. And you are 30. And that's 7. All right. 30 times 3. Thank you, lady. 8 times 2. Okay, and that is 11, 15 times 2, and 20. All right. 20, 30, 9. Okay, so we got that. Let's grab the toilet paper. They can grab it a diagonal, because we just sold one at diagonal. I didn't catch you slacking, did I? Tell her. It's my place now. If you don't want me doing this my way, you can kindly come and, like, buy it from me or whatever. We are running out of fish, which is a concern. Because that's one of those ones that can only stock so much per day. Or per week. Okay, let's grab some more toilet paper. And chocolate. Okay, we had one person who got mad because they, you know, they went to buy stuff and immediately left. Alright, we got all that. You can drop off the chocolate. Drop off the spare stuff there, drop this off. That's all fine, that's all fine. We can consolidate the meat for right now. Let's grab the apples. Let's see. We consolidate the fish. Grab the soda. Discounting challenges, we got that. Yeah, because at 3 points I get more inventory space. Delivery guy. So I need the ground beef, I need more of that. The rest is okay. What other challenge do we have? Order 2 crates of toilet paper. Re-roll that. Sell 5 fishy sticks. Well... Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Alright, so we can go ahead and run this out here. So let's go to the bank before they close. I'm assuming this is going to cost like 5,000 or some ridiculous amount to actually just... Oh dear, what a day in the office. It wasn't enough to be concerned about this new online banking thing the board keeps going on about. Now the ATM is broken down and the repair lady was here only the other day. Apologies, I didn't mean to tire you with my banking nonsense. No, please tell me more. I also run a business, I get the struggles. Oh yeah, I never thought of that. You and I might not be so different after all. I bet you know how it is standing in front of the board of directors all looking to pick you apart. While they hardly do anything themselves. Sorry, I must not speak ill of my coworkers. Online banking? That sounds exciting. I'm not sure. People need to trust their bank. Know the person that takes their money. I'm not sure it'll ever take off. But the board says it's the future. I'm looking forward to it. So, what business do you have at the Bloomgust Bank? Purchasing the I got the permit. Splendid! That building is listed at 3,000 shills. I can't afford that. Alright, well, this isn't a time-sensitive matter. Nobody's gonna buy that tea shop. Take your time and get your finances under control. We at Bloomgust Bank hope to see you again. Alright, so 3,000. Alright, I was gonna guess 5,000, but 3,000 is far more reasonable. We can go over here. Grace deserves better. Okay. So let's run down here. because we are running out of fish of all kinds. And I don't know... You're finally making a TV commercial. I've been waiting years to get that approved by Poseidon's Gallery HQ. It's so exciting. I've come up with 100 different taglines already. Ride the wave. For your trident. Your kids won't know it's fish. Omega-3 straight from the sea. Approved by the king of the ocean. Could go on for hours. Congratulations, I can't wait to see it. Upgrading our deal? Alright, so you won't... No, Dad. We need to be more... Alright, we've already heard this one. Okay, let's discuss our deal. Restocks on Monday. Okay. So I gotta go another day with the current inventory. The other two are doing fine. So let's run back to Town Hall and keep those advertisements rolling. Okay, so we can run down here. And we'll keep putting those up. Because I don't know if it's one of those things that I keep the advertisements up and it'll gradually increase my customers over time. Or like, if having that up means I get 3 extra customers a day or whatever. Like there's like, it's, you know, basically when the advertisement runs out, I reduce customers again. If you get what I'm saying. Like, is it an ongoing boost, or is it a temporary boost kind of thing? Assuming it's a temporary boost, where you get a little bump in our people. Okay. So with all that, let's go ahead and run back over here. And let's check to see this forest entrance. My assumption is this forest entrance will not be accessible from this side. But I'd like to see if it's roped off or not. Yes, that's roped off. Okay, so all access to the forest is blocked. That's pretty much what we expected. Nobody ever told me this town used to have a mine. At least that won't be a problem. I have enough in the shop. Okay. Yeah, these are going to be fast travel, what those are going to be. Hey there, shopkeeper. Hey there, Carl, was it? Carl Munning, yes. Congratulations on your first workday. Thanks. Blomcastians respect hard work. You should know that. See you later, shopkeeper. Okay, so not much to do there. I haven't seen any litter to grab. That's not to say I didn't run past it. So it seems like this isn't one of those things that, like... It's not gonna be like Stardew Valley where, you know, you can literally run around and grab like 10, 20 pieces of stuff and be sorted. It is a Saturday night. Let's see if the bar has anyone at it. How are things here? Oh, you know, the usual, wiping glasses, serving drinks. I used to host events here at the bar. That's what the stage is for. Back in the day when you used to have live music once in a while. It wasn't really successful, so I stopped. How can I help you? You're always welcome here. Yeah, I'm assuming a lot of these places that were not having many interactions will have a lot more show up. So yeah, so it looks like for right now, we are just in the mode of make money. The problem I'm going to run into is I'm about to run out of fish sticks, and I don't get those back until Monday. Alright. I also kind of appreciate... Oh, 1 second. Where are you going? Huh? To work? Where else? It's Sunday. We don't open on Sunday. You could have told me that earlier. I assumed you'd know. How am I supposed to know that? I assumed Grace... Never mind. Why don't you spend the time today exploring the neighborhood a little? Or work on some business relations. Have you met everyone in town? Most people in town don't work on Sunday, so you might see what they're up to in their spare time. Use this app to keep track of people in this town and what they've been up to. The Customers app, a PDA for keeping track of your customers, as handy as it is creepy. Isn't that kind of creepy? You know your customer, Elvis. Alright, making acquaintances, meet everybody. Customers. Alright. Who are we missing? So we can... Okay, so there are relationships in the game. Older resident Blomkist, she's always walking around with her cat, walking her cat Winifred. She can be found walking to the shop and her home next to the bar. Bossy, enthusiastic. Okay, so that's the... I don't believe we've met Tammy. So Tammy and Chester are the two I'm not sure about. Owner of the Lamprey manufacturing plant, Tammy Lamprey is a relentless businesswoman. She lives in the farmlands, but spends her days working the factory in the forest. Restocks Sunday. Oh, I'm gonna be able to make some of these into business partners. Okay. And then, son of Tammy and Derek Lamprey. I keep saying Lamprey. Lapley. Chester's a delinquent schoolboy, usually seen hanging around the bus stop. Okay. So let's check the bus stop. It was truly a grand opening. Must have been exhilarating. I still remember my first day working as a tailor at Dawkins Mitts. We had a lovely young man named Dale who worked the counter. He was so kind to me, and boy, did Dale know his flappers from his formals. I better get going. Fred has no patience. Bye, Mrs. Anderson. See you, dear. Alright, so if they live by the farm, let's start heading up that way. So it seems like Sunday is the day to run around and get stuff sorted. Okay, so you can run over here. What's this? There you are. Oh dear. Hi, Tammy. Quit it, Elmer. You know why I'm here. What's this letter? Couldn't even tell me in person? Why did the council reject our new water filtration unit? Tammy, listen. You need to know that I approved it in a heartbeat. But it was the council's call. The singing frog is a protected species. That pond is their mating ground. You think I care about a frog? This is not part of the deal, Elmer. Hey there, Elmer. Oh, hi there, citizen. What are you doing up here in the park? I need to check the soil quality of the magnolia flowers. Why should you carry the responsibility of the console? I wonder how much Elvis heard. I resemble the Heathrome console in Blomkest, and that means I carry the burden of the console. But do you actually hold any power here? I have the power of influence. I am the voice of Blomkest. I wonder who that guy was. Must have been some big shot to get a statue made of him. John Key, a local town hero. Admiring the statue of my great-great-grandfather, are you? Why did the townspeople consider him a hero? Maybe pioneer would be more fitting. But he did bring prosperity to Blomkast with an invention of the double loop keyring. Tourists even visited to hang a lock at his old fence for good luck. You should consider hanging one for yourself, or discounty. But enough about me. I'd love to support your endeavors in Blomkast as and see discounty succeed. Blomkast businesses there and help you grow and prosper. Right away. We could always use a little push. I am put in this world to make Blomkast prosper. You have to consider this newspaper is distributed all over Heatherhome region. And I've been a Leafa in Munker. It pales in insignificance compared to your little shop. No, I'll see if I can't get a little piece in this week's edition. Okay, so we're seeing random, like, items strewn about here. Oh, I completely forgot. I was on my way down here to try and put up the advertisements and everything. Okay, I've already got an advertisement down here. Okay. So what I'm thinking we need to do is we need to head up towards the forest. Honestly, the stores all being closed today is quite the blessing because my inventory was going to run out on a lot of things. Alright. I'm not seeing any more obvious things here. Hey there! Oh, I didn't see you there, Elvis. What are you up to? I was out here fixing holes in the road. How come the other side of the road is fenced off? Well, the people over there say that part of the road is their property. So they built a fence and redirected people to use this drive our side. Even had a lovely gate in a couple years back. Wow, okay, that can't be legal though. I mean, this fence, then the gate, it's almost hostile. I asked Ted to speak to Elmer about it, but he said we have no case. Oh, is that your neighbor? Quiet, she might hear you. Sure, they must be their private property if they can deny access. Even as their private property, it's still awfully selfish. I don't know. Maybe it is their right to have to keep the road private, but could that really be the case? I never heard of anything like this before. You're right. Yes, I must do it myself. I'll speak to Elmer again. Maybe I can find out if there's something fishy going on. Let me know what you find out. Oh, it's just, literally you can just walk around. It's just to make it so the cars can't use it. Wow, this house is huge. The door is locked. Guess I'm not welcome in here. Yeah, and I've noticed all the places that we can interact with, they have kind of like a yellow glow to them or a yellow outline or something. I think the idea is we run around and we find all these like little interaction points. Okay, so yeah, I figured this would be the case. So trying to remember, so we had the bus stop. Oh, the bar. I haven't dropped one off at the bar. Elvis, good thing you're here. I've been dying to hear from you. Was it your idea with the sheep, I mean? Brilliant idea, I must say. And now Tammy, my spouse, is making excuses for him. Oh, is making excuses for him. Wait, it's a Derek and Hilda? Oh, there's two different people. I won't tell anyone. I heard Elmer was in a panic. It was Telmer's idea. Why do you ask? Oh, it's just an innocent goss. Never hurt anybody. It's fine. No one will ever know. Anything wrong? It's just living with my ex. I don't know. But the tree is gone. And the path reopened. I thought he'd moved back to Clintmore Farm. Never mind. Let's talk about something else. What were you saying anyway? It seems Hilda isn't so keen on talking about her own drama. I get that. Hosting your ex-husband is probably tiresome. Sorry about that. Where was I again? Ah yes, just letting you know that you can come to me if you ever want to have a little chat. So basically, this whole town is a raging tire fire. Oh, wait, is that a highlighted thing back there? Oh, no, it's just the cat thing. We already checked that out. Huh. Hi, Miss Anderson. Out for a walk? Well, unfortunately, these old legs do not walk themselves. Is everything alright with you? Do not think about old me, dear. I'm fine. Enjoy your youth, Elvis. It's so easily taken for granted. Soon I'll no longer be able to carry the groceries back home anymore. What will I do? Maybe someone in town will help? I could never take such a kindness from someone. When I was a child, every grocery shop had a child that brought out groceries for a few shills. But that was back when the milkman also came around. Different times altogether. I'm not sure we have enough staff to do deliveries, Mrs. Anderson. Bish posh. You're young and fresh. Why don't you do it yourself? I'll consider it, Miss Anderson. Thank you, dear. I better get on with it. Well, that's a big sad. Welcome, traveler. Oh, you got different stuff. Yeah, so it sounds like she mostly just sells decorations. I was curious if it changed, but no. He's your son too. I'll try to speak good. Sorry you had to witness that. My son, his actions recently, they've been detrimental for his prospects. Skipping school, spending time with bad people up in Sparcliffe. He's losing his way. And now Tammy, my spouse, is making excuses for him. Never mind. Shouldn't trouble you with personal woes. You should speak to someone about these issues. Respectfully, I don't need help from anybody. I can sort it out myself. Just take care of yourself. Yeah, anyway, did you have any business in the bank? Nope. I just wanted to see if you had some juicy drama. So basically, it seems like we're getting lots of stuff around Tammy. Okay, where else could we potentially find stuff? Alright, so getting the posters. I've got to be missing someplace, because I hung up 2 posters. So it was the bar, the bus stop, and the other place. So I'm guessing that's already got it covered. So let's try running and see if Tammy's wandering around now, because we need to try and get Tammy and the kid. Okay. Yeah, because we saw the kid way earlier and I didn't talk to him because I was busy at the time. Okay, what are you? Processed food booster, $2.50. Sure. It's a deal. I have no idea. I guess the processed food would be the fish sticks? Maybe the chocolate? So we've still got our poster up here. All right. Oh, it's literally telling me these two I can't meet right now. All right. I do appreciate that some of them are labeled as like, hey, this is not going to happen today. All right, well, let's go ahead. We didn't find anything else we can go. So this particular in-game day does seem like it's kind of a loss. So tomorrow's going to be hectic because I'm assuming a bunch of these things resupply. It doesn't happen to tell me which ones resupply when. I think it did, actually. So you... Because it was down here. One of them I saw mention resupply on a certain day. Alright. Because we know their resupply is Mondays. Oh, we can check out the customers and where they're located. Alright, so we've seen a whole bunch of different things. We could chuck that in there to get rid of it. So we can run to our store. Yeah, I'm guessing for the kid and Tammy, we'll have to wait. Okay, so processed foods. Okay, the chocolate is considered processed for this purpose. So that's not great, we're only getting 2 of the 3 chocolate things done. But it's fine. Alright, so with that... Oh, hi, I didn't hear you coming home. Don't mind me, I'm just clearing the stuff out in Jorgen's shed. Hey, he could never keep anything organized. Do you miss him sometimes? I certainly don't miss the mess. Sorry for bringing this up, but what happened between Jorgen and you? I know you divorced him, but I didn't know that well. I never told anyone this. I didn't leave Jorgen, he left me. When I needed him the most, one day I woke up and he was gone. Not a word. I haven't heard from him since. The coward. I'm sorry, I had no idea. Don't worry, but let's not speak of this again. Now I can't interact with that door anymore. We already know that he just like, there's a lot of hats. Okay, so what I've learned today is big sad, Tammy is kind of not a nice person. Perhaps doing some scummy stuff too. Elmer is complacent in whatever that nonsense is. And big sad. Well, it's getting late. So this is a day we didn't make any money because there was no money to be made because the store's closed. So I kind of appreciate there's kind of a built-in, this is your day to like recoup stuff. Alright, so let's do our rounds. Do you know fishy sticks are made from 97% local ingredients? Oh really? What's the last 3%? Aren't you more interested in the 97%? We source all our fish from Bloomcast Harbor, and all the delicious breading comes from the local bakeries in Lavender Pass. And the magic happens right here in the old Bloomcast Cannery. Amazing, right? That's very nice, but what about the 3%? Why do people always care about the 3%? I'm busy right now. Business hours are very generous. Stop by the harbor between 7 and 8. Okay. So the question is, when it says restock, I assume I'm going to have to buy them from her, so I got to run up to here. Okay, so that's going to be a bit of a time crunch, because if I remember correctly, with all that, there's been a lot of traffic up and down the staircase recently. The one leading down to the harbor? Yeah, squeaking of that staircase attracted the turns. Now that you say it, it squeaks sounds awful similar to a turn screech. It wouldn't surprise me if they consider the staircase a family at this point. So you'd like to change our trade deal? Okay, you restock on Wednesday. And then the farm stuff I am loaded and I do not need to restock. But I need you, Barbara, to get your butt over here because I gotta go move some fish sticks. And I gotta stock my place, and you're just meandering slowly around, and I gotta open in like an hour, and we're stressing out because I got stuff I gotta get done today. Come on, Barbara. Oh, Barbara moved to stop 10 feet away and not let me do business with you. Okay, it's 7, it's 7, it's 7, get over here, it's 7. Wanna hear another fact about fishy sticks? Maybe another time. Oh, okay. Let's talk about our deal. I'd like to discuss our trade deal. Sure thing. Alright. Bye. Always a pleasure doing business with you. Toots. Okay. Is there a way to check? So we have the marketing. So I've got 2 active posters and 1 place that is not posted. Let's check the bus stop really fast, because I gotta be missing someplace. There we have it. So I do have the problem that I have this in my hand. And I do not have a good way of getting it out of my hand. Unless this is a trash can right here. No. Oh, wait, we need to plunk you down, grab you. That's fine for right now, but what do I put in there? Okay. Okay, we're doing fine here. We've got some oven fries to top off, and we're fully stocked. Okay, sell 12 animal products, sell 7 fishy sticks. Perfect. Okay, that'll be fine. And there's no reason to drag this out. Let's open. And opening it instantly makes it 9 o'clock from what we're noticing. What a lovely morning, Elvis. Good to see you, Miss Anderson. How's the arthritis today? I hope it's not bothering you too much. All right. And you picked up some extra fish on the drive-by. Also, Ms. Anderson popping in here being like, you know what I want on my grocery list? A soda and a chocolate bar. By the way, gonna grab some fish on the drive-by. I can respect that. Okay, so 30 times 2, 9, and 7. I sense a curse upon this place. 15 times 3, 9 times 2, 24. I can't see. 21. 30 times 2, 15, 8 times 2, 24. Okay, 30, 15, 20 times 2, 11 times 2, 15, 24 times 3, 9, 7 times 2. Look, man, you're not... It's not my fault you bought everything. $24 times 5, dang, man. Oh, 7. Holy crap, these people overwhelmed. Okay. So I did just as well today, but man, they hit those shelves hard. Yeah, so we made $1,000 in one day. Needless to say, they were wiping out the inventory. And then someone tracked in a lot of mud, and I cleaned up what I could, but I couldn't really get away from the register. I don't know what's going on here. What's... Oh, there's a spot of dirt in front of the door, I think? Okay. All right. I'm definitely going to need staff. Okay, so we are at the point now where grab these. Grab some more sodas. Okay, so we sold the fishy sticks, and we got bigger pockets. And I'm already gonna regret this, but we are now stocking bread. Okay, delivery guy, add 2 bread. And everything else seems fine. Okay, so I need to make room. Now, bread is probably considered processed. Yes. Okay. There's not really a way for me to arrange this that isn't a problem. That's also processed. Yeah, we're gonna, like, right now my issue is just a lack of space. I'm sure I could do it where I'm not doubling up the products quite as much. But yeah, alright. So that's fine for right now. Because we're gonna go for the 3,000, and when we get the 3,000, then we should be in good order. Let's check on the marketing. I got all 3 posters up where we can put them. We can go run down here. What do we even have on my list? Marketing acquaintances, we can't do that. The factory, we can't do that. And expand and conquer is waiting on $3,000 bucks. And considering we made like $900 yesterday, and we're continuing to market constantly, that should be doable. You got anything I want in here? What are you? Household booster, 250. Don't do this to me, man. It's a deal. Oh, I didn't see you there. Ted S. and Graham, at your service. Amazing achievement running a hardware store carrying the goods for shopkeeping in such a small town can't be easy. You got that one thing right, partner. I could tell you the story of how Isenkram's hardware came to be if you're interested. Sure, why not? Maybe an old hand like me can teach you a thing or two about salvaging a failing business. I used to work as a handyman, but always dreamed of running my own shop. Hardware seemed appropriate considering my background. Then I heard that they approved a huge construction project up here in Blomkast. Not that I've ever been to Blomkast before. Thought the shop would have been able to supply construction. It was a great idea, if I do say for myself, until the entire project fell through. How'd you deal with that? I pivoted. I got a sweet deal on a local, with our local government to take care of everybody's trash. Okay. So I really shouldn't have bought this thing because it's delaying me expanding my store, but it also boosts the rate I sell things. So it leads to more impulse buys as far as I can tell. So what's going to probably need to happen here is this shelf is going away. Oh, right. I can't just magically make shelves go away. So get real cramped in here. Okay, those are all household products. Okay. It's getting real cramped in here. Alright, so how can we move stuff around more? So I'd like to get all the things on the processed bonus if possible. Oats are considered processed. I have this wrong. Okay. So those are animal products. These are sodas. Oh, I can highlight that and it shows me what it boosts. Good to know. Okay. So if I move... I'm not going to be able to make it work the way I want. I was going to try and move the process thing over here. I'm going to have to rearrange a lot of this to make this work. You show that I can block here, but why would you let me do that? Why would you let me, like, basically trap myself in here? Okay, so oats are considered processed. I can shove stuff back here, but I just can't. I can't make room for it all. Oh, that's just highlighting all the tiles it applies to. Yes, if I were to rearrange, put the process thing here, get that all surrounded, put the soda thing over here and try and work on that. Really, we just need to make the store bigger. There's not really a way of working around it. I just really need to make the store bigger, which we're working on, and that's just basically going to take time. I need to stop buying things because we have the option to buy them. Alright, we can sleep and save. Alright, so with that said, it is getting to the point where I need to be wrapping up and calling it a night and all that good stuff. So what's going to end up happening here is I'm going to go ahead and stop and get to the next video, and we'll pick this up where we take it off. But thank you so much for watching. I have been very much enjoying this game. Now, it is getting to the point where we're like, okay, we keep getting additional tabs. So I keep thinking it's like, oh, there's not relationships in the game. There are. Because you can see here, we have customer relation that we will see different things. Like with Miss Anderson, we'll have an event happens in Midtown once we build up the relationship with her. I don't really know how we build up a relationship with people yet, but we'll get there. But we still need to meet the two people. It does say it might take a while. And we'll have to figure all that out. But yeah, so we got everything going along. And it's interesting that some of these say bossy, enthusiastic, and they do repeat. So I'm curious about that. It's also these things down here could be designed to look like speakers, or they could be useful. Because this is all like just fluff on there. But yeah, so we're making good progress. It's interesting the direction this has been going, where clearly they've been adding stuff in where we've got all this drama happening between the characters with like Tammy and all that. And so it's also curious with that. I'm also curious about the vendor posters. Right now, with the vendor posters, it doesn't really help me too much. Most of the vendor's goods I'm blasting through long before we can sell it. Now, the fisherman's fish, maybe not so much, but we'll see. The point is, things are going pretty good. So with that said, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe and do all those kind of things. Yes, subscribe and give the thumbs up and all those. I'm mixing up things. But I'll see you in the next one, and thank you again for tuning in.